On this episode of we're going to be reviewing this 2-person inflatable kayak by Intex. We're going to see how long it takes to assemble this bad boy, and we're going to take it out for a quick run. So what you get when you order this is you get 2 inflatable seats, high capacity pump, instruction manual, and of course your K2 Explorer Intex kayak. The advantage of having an inflatable kayak, you don't have to get a hitch or a trailer or stick it on the top of your car, or buy a 4-wheel drive Subaru, be one of those outdoorsy guys. You just have your kayak, throw it in the trunk, and then you can inflate it once you get to the body of water, and you're good to go. It says a capacity of 400 pounds, so it's for 2 average sized humans. I guess they're probably also leaving a little bit of room for liars. But I'm gonna attempt to ride this with my 15-year-old son and my colleague. Other specs mention that it's got 2 welded oar locks so that you can hold your oars on each side, I guess, during transport. Airlock airtight, which I guess is just another way to say that it's not gonna leak air. The manual also includes a picture of 2 really attractive supermodels who look like they never went kayaking in their entire lives. If at any point you realize during this video that I have a giant melon head, don't be alarmed. I put the widescreen lens on. First thing we gotta do is find the numbers of the chambers we have to inflate. Here you go. Here's number 1. That was pretty easy. Dead center. The kayak also features a small spot where you can measure the inflated chambers to see if you overinflated them. Pretty sure once you're on a body of water in the sun, and everything gets superheated, the air could expand on the inside, it could pop. So you always want to inflate things reasonably hard so that they're structurally sound, but not ridiculously hard. So this looks pretty easy to attach. So chamber 1, there seems to be different little nozzles, I guess, for different things to inflate, but this seems to be like the most compatible one for number 1, so let's try that. And you know what? I'm gonna set a timer right now on my phone so that we have an idea of how long it actually takes to do this. Timer started. Tick-tock, John, tick-tock. Don't worry, I won't make you guys watch this whole thing of me pumping. I will speed this up into an 80s style montage. Hey, look at that. It actually is a high output pump. But you know what? This isn't the only thing that's getting pumped. Okay, so that does the bottom of the kayak. This feels nice and tight. But again, there's still a bit of bounce. I don't want to overinflate this. All right, so let's take this off. Oh, cool. They're like double chambered so that when you pull off the pump, it doesn't deflate. I mean, most modern inflatable things have that, but it's still a nice little detail. Now let's find number 2. Okay, number 2 looks like it's the right sidewall, and there's the left sidewall. There's probably some nautical term for all these parts of the kayak, but I didn't do my homework and we're not gonna nerd out that much. Okay, so this compartment's different. As you can see, it's got kind of like a double adapter. So I'm guessing logically there's a bigger hole here for when you're deflating it, but for the purposes of making it compatible with your pump, they put a second little nozzle that you can screw on, and then you can stick that in here, and then you're ready to do chamber number 2. You gonna get a video of me pumping, baby? Sure. I don't know about you, but I'm getting turned on. This side's been fully Viagra'd. Now we're gonna do the Cialis side. You just cork this, again, double walled on the inside, so the air is not escaping the second I take the pump off. So I'm not gonna show you guys the second side because it's the same thing. The best thing to do is to check that both sides are kind of inflated the same, right? Again, without overinflating. This thing's taking shape. I'm getting excited. I already feel like I got a kayak here. Woo! Ahoy, mateys. Oh, I don't know about this actually. You know what? I think I should give these guys another shot. For number 4, it's not the same adapter, so there really is the appropriate nozzle for every situation. All right, good enough for the sake of argument. Let's go to the next one. Number 5, I got your number. So same adapter. Let's do this. Another very small compartment. You can push all of these in, I guess. Nobody wants the outies. We all want the innie nipples. Main chamber is done. And I see something over here. What is this? Is this a chamber? No, this is not a chamber. Oh, okay. So I thought there was a chamber here, but this is actually to drain it at the end. When you get to the water, you've got like that under fin or aileron to put in. You could just kind of use it like this. It'd be more like a canoe, but probably be a little uncomfortable. So I got these 2 little seats. I'm kind of skeptical about these. They're held together by straps and Velcro. This is going pretty fast, actually. I mean, I haven't checked the timer, but we haven't been there that long. Overall, this is pretty easy. And I'm by no means what you would call a manual man. I mean, the reason why I got this is because I don't even own I have a Jeep. But I'm a bit of a poser. I don't even have the hitch for it. So, you know, it's got a 4-wheel drive, but it's not exactly doing off-roading. Okay, so there's 2 chambers in this. One for the back and one for the bottom of the chair. I'm gonna be conservative on how much air I pump into this because it just seems like with you sitting on it, this would be the first thing to go. So it looks like the back seat has got a finite position that you can't really modify so much. The other side, the front, is adjustable. So if you got one huge mofo in the back, you can put the front guy forward or backward or whatever. Okay, these buckles, these guys go in here. I remember that from the illustration. And I remember reading something about the oars being able to hook them up, but what I'm guessing is you kind of just slide them underneath these straps. Let's try this back seat here. Hey, all right. It's not half bad. Guess you could tighten this a bit if you want more of a backrest. Oh yeah. Hey, I could like have a beer in here. I'm gonna have to bring it to a body of water. Just hang out in my yard and feel summery. I was really skeptical about that claim of this being a high output pump, but seriously, for like these manual pumps, I'm really impressed with how quickly I put this together. I mean, I was really tempted to just whip out the electric pressure pump. I mean, I guess you could inflate this close to your car if you were camping with one of those like emergency tire inflators. That'd probably do the trick, but make a rocket kind of defeats the purpose of being the great outdoors. All right, so this is perfect for 2 people. I'm not a big guy. If you're a tall bastard, you can slide this back a bit. Yeah. All I'm missing is some hardware. Let's put these guys together. There's something kind of satisfying about putting these 2 things together. Kind of feel like I don't have to do the other one. So I'm assuming I'm alone. I'd be in the back. Yeah, this is a little close, but very comfortable. I feel like a certified bona fide woodsman already. Great for water, not so good for your lawn. So all I'm missing now is one indifferent teenager and my collie. Let's go try this.
How are you gonna get it to the water, you dumbass?
So we found a body of water. It's a giant river. I also have my trusty companion here, Hunter. He didn't help at all to inflate it. And I thought maybe on my second time around I could inflate it a lot faster, but it was exactly the same. So I have my paddle, I have the boat, I have the dog. The only thing we have to do last second is put on this, I guess it's a fin. But I kind of feel like Commando. You know, that part where he goes to save his daughter from except that I don't have any weapons, just a collie. So we managed to put the thing in the water. That's my 15-year-old son and my 9-year-old collie. Not exactly sure who's leading. I'm coming to join you, okay? Don't you pop that raft. We forgot some of his claw protectors, claw muffles or mittens, whatever, so we're just kind of counting on him to be responsible. How am I supposed to get in? You're supposed to be getting closer. So we're all in this thing. Me, Hunter, and my son. And we're off. Yeah, this is the life. These paddles aren't half bad either. I mean, I grew up next to a lake. I wouldn't call myself a professional, but I've been in a lot of canoes, a lot of kayaks, a lot of paddle boards. And this holds up pretty well. I mean, I can't speak for the longevity of the product or like how it would be if it snagged a rock or a branch. But if the water is deep enough, you know, I don't feel this thing losing any air or like it's not losing its shape. So far, so good. We've been on the water for like 10 minutes. There's ducks. Oh yeah, there's ducks. Hunter, stay in the boat. No, he doesn't care. There's no way. Maybe a younger dog, I'd be worried, but not this dog. Got 2 average-sized dudes and a dog, and it feels really nice, and it just gives you the opportunity to take advantage of a waterway if you don't have like a hitch or a trailer or like a full dock. You just throw this like in a sedan in the trunk, and you can easily like inflate it in a few minutes, and there you go, man. You're enjoying summer, you're enjoying a lake or a river. I'm not sure how good this thing would be like in high waves, but we might find out because there's a boat coming. So my final assessment's really positive. I mean, for now, it's like a 10 out of 10. So the only thing that could potentially bring that score from a 10, a perfect 10, down is that eventually I see that it can't hold air or some of the compartments fail structurally and starts to leak air. But for the moment, for like a 30-minute ride on a body of water, it's really perfect. So it's getting a shining review from me.
We're gonna go to Washington's place I never have gone before. There's a sweet woman there that won't hurt me anymore. And every single sunrise and every ounce of rain is gonna make me smile and think a while, not worry about a name. 'Cause every spare